Hey guys, Froglover here. So today I'm not going to do the intro or anything because this is a discussion video, like an update video. So I'm going to be having, so maybe in the channel, like maybe in the comment section, you can vote on something that I'll tell you in a minute. So I was thinking for a while, I'm like, well, I had this 10-gallon tank that I had with tadpoles in it that I was hatching into froglets and then releasing them because they have a higher chance of living if you do that. Because in the pond, there's, like in ponds or whatever, so much to eat that and all kinds of stuff. And, but I got those from my grandma and grandpa's pool, like the cover of the pool when they were just about to pull it off. So that they would have died, so I tried to get as many as I could. But anyway, so they have all hatched, and I've cleaned the tank the best I could. I still need to clean it a tiny bit more. Um, but anyway, so I was thinking that we could use, so this is the tank. It's a 10-gallon tank. I have a screen lid on the top. So my idea is that we take the tank and I could make it I'll do all kinds of stuff, like put pebbles in it and water trays and all kinds of stuff, and then have some kind of frog or toad in there. So, yeah, as I said before, you guys can vote down in the description or down in the comment section if what frog maybe I could have in there. So not too big of a frog. I don't want I can't put a bullfrog in there because that would be way too big. Like this big frog in like a 10-gallon tank. So what I'm thinking of is maybe green tree frog, Cope's gray tree frog, leopard frog maybe, because those are small and those. So the rule about with frogs is like the kind of the basic rule if they're not humongous frogs, like the regular, like medium-sized frogs, is 10 gallons per frog. So if I had a 20-gallon tank, I could put 2 frogs in there. But I only have one 10-gallon tank. So I was thinking, yeah, maybe a leopard frog. I don't know. Also about green tree frog, but that would be kind of hard to make the sides like rock and stuff. But anyway, and then also, so I was thinking, there's this really cool place that I was going to talk about called the Amphibian Foundation. So this is where they're not sponsoring me. I was just talking about them because I like them a lot and what they do. So the Amphibian Foundation is basically their goal is to like help save and conserve and like figure out like try and help the frogs, the reptiles and amphibians. Not that even though it says Amphibian Foundation, they do some reptiles too. Not as much reptiles as they do amphibians. But so I'll have the link to the website that will pop up like in this corner of the screen. It'll be like a little card thing. Anyway, okay guys, so a little bit more about the Amphibian Foundation. So this is the website, amphibianfoundation.org. So you can go there and you can learn about. They also, I think they have they have online classes on OutSchool, and they have them from their website too. And they have like you could become a member for their conservation program and all kinds of stuff. So like the flatwood salamander, I think that was the one I saw. So and then they have all kinds of stuff about. So they're in Georgia. And then they have all kinds of stuff about, they have some classes for kids too. They have a master herpetologist class, which I might be taking next year. And then so they have about the conservation of them, the biology of the amphibians, online learning classes, that kind of stuff. And then anyway, so then they have like education programs for children, so and then they also have all the in-person classes are closed for right now, but they're probably gonna open up again. And then so then they have all of these. They have birthday parties, and then like school programs, and then so let me take this off. X that out. So then you can donate to them or join them as a member. And then they have education, research. They have a frog blog. So And then yeah, and then they also have a YouTube channel, but that's kind of old. But and then they have like about it, how you can help. They have memberships where you like get t-shirts and stuff, conservation, partnerships, volunteers, about it, and they have like different media platforms. Let me see. They have WABE, National Geographic is on there, and then The Atlantic, it says, has some articles about them. And then also I was going to talk about PARC. So PARC is Partners in Amphibian and Reptile Conservation. So they're kind of like the same thing as the Amphibian Foundation, except they do also reptiles too. I think the Amphibian mostly does amphibians. And then so they have about PARC, home, like what is PARC, and then like the network species. They have a national turtle networking team, Amphibian Week, inventory, like you can support them and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, that was all about that. So I think that, and then so they do a lot of good things, like they help rescue frogs and salamanders and newts. Like I've seen a video where they take like they find salamanders that are like endangered, or frogs that are endangered out in the wild that live around here, because there are some, like the marbled salamander that's on a decline, and then some other creatures too. Anyway, and then they take them. They have these big like oil drums, and then they recycle them. So they cut holes in them, and they just make it like a habitat. They cut holes, like they lay it lengthwise and they cut a hole in it, or they lay it like that way, depending on like vertical, depending on what kind of animal it is. And then they fill up with either sometimes maybe dirt mixed with water, and sometimes just dirt and like some logs and stuff. Like the one I saw, was vertical, and it was filled with dirt and it had some logs and stuff. So and then they grow them, like they have them lay eggs in there, and then they take the eggs and they hatch them, and then they release the marbled salamanders into the wild. So they're trying to help the population, which is really good. And then I think that's all, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and if you like the video, then like the video, and yeah, comment down below if you maybe have a suggestion or idea for what frog we should put in there. Bye, guys.